Okay, no one's going to tell you this in the spiritual community, so listen up. If you are the type who's wanting this to be more of like an energy read and just high vibes and good feelings, you can scroll past this because this is not going to be that. Here's the thing. People don't like when you change. And I'm noticing across the board that a lot of New Earth leaders are actually opening into really powerful new codes that are coming in as a result of all the massive upgrades that we are all fielding. And they still pull back. They still hold back. They don't really fully embody the fullness of who they are becoming, because who you are becoming is actually the version of you that is needed for what's next in what you are creating on the planet. And when you are a New Earth leader, you tend to be an empath, highly sensitive to the energy of the collective, to energy in general, and you can quickly pick up when people are signaling to you that they don't want you to be changing. And so I'm seeing a lot of New Earth leaders holding back in the fullness of their new voice, their new energy, their new embodiment. And the truth is that a lot of New Earth leaders are opening into that exact thing right now, but they're holding back because they don't want to be judged. They don't want people to unlike them, unfriend them, unfollow them, especially if you're on social media. And if you're a New Earth leader, you are on social media and being very visible at that and showing your face and sharing your voice. On top of that, they are holding back not only because they're afraid of getting judged for shifting and changing and maybe pivoting entirely into something brand new into their business or something that is very expansive that they weren't as expansive in before, but they are also unsure of what this is going to look like, of how their voice is going to sound, this new voice that is emerging from within you. And so I wanted to create something very special to support you with that, because New Earth leaders, we are tasked with the most fabulous, juicy mission that we came here and incarnated on this planet in order to embrace, embody, and fulfill out of the true joy of our heart, because this is what we were born for, quite literally. I'll be blunt. It's going to be really important for you to really step into the fullness of that new voice, even if you don't know what that is. Because if you don't, what is actually going to happen is that then you are going to start feeling like you're stuck. Whenever we are being called forward and we don't go forward, we feel stuck. And when you're stuck, what happens next is then you start doubting yourself. You start questioning if you're doing anything right. You start questioning if your offers are even relevant anymore. You start to question maybe your entire mission. You start thinking that no one wants to hear what you have to say. It's not that no one wants to hear what you have to say. It's that you haven't embraced the fullness of your voice, and people can tell that something is off. And whatever it is, they don't understand it, but they're going to think, I don't trust that person for some reason. And it's not maybe going to be a logical understanding or a conscious understanding, but that's what they're going to feel, because energy speaks louder than words, even if your voice is going to speak very powerfully when you activate it and recode it fully. And this is exactly the reason why I created the Emerging Voice Immersion, which is my 4-week container of group live coaching and activation, where each week I will be helping you to recode an aspect of your powerful voice, bringing it into the next octave of your leadership and power. And so week 1, we start on the 9-9 portal of completion, a very, very powerful portal. It's going to be super juicy. I cannot wait to share this with you. I'm even going to be sharing some of the things I've learned growing up as a commentator, a spoken word artist, a performance artist, an opera singer. Yes, I'm classically trained in opera, and martial arts, because all of these things that I've grown up with have greatly informed how I show up, how I speak, and how I share that next level encodement with my own voice. And I'm going to be sharing that with you in this very special container.